I am not moved with pressure. Threats from Western associate African countries need justice. US-based Nigerian Prof. Âťťâçk says. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel. However, despite the deletion of a tweet by Twitter, it continued to generate heated debate with many tweets condemning her outburst, while many others defended her. United States-based Nigerian professor Âťťâçk has said that she was not affected by the Western pressures and the threats that fueled her reaction to the death of a late British Queen, Elizabeth Andrea, on May 11th. Prof. Âťťâçk, on hearing the news of the deteriorating health of the Queen on Thursday, before her eventual death, made an antagonistic tweet which the management of the microblogging app later deleted, saying it violated its rules. I heard the chief monarch of a thieving, raping, genocidal empire is finally dying. May her pain be excruciating, Âťťâçk had tweeted. United States-based Nigerian professor Âťťâçk has said she was not affected by the Western project and threat that triggered her reaction to the death of a late British Queen, Elizabeth Alexandra Mary II. Prof. Âťťâçk, on hearing the news of the deteriorating health of a queen on Thursday before her eventual death, made an antagonistic tweet which the management of the microblogging app later deleted, saying it violated its rules. I had a chief monarch of a thieving, raping, genocidal empire is finally dying. May her pains be excruciating, Âťťâçk had tweeted. However, despite the deletion of a tweet by Twitter, it continued to generate heated debate with many tweets condemning her outburst, while many others defended her. Reacting to the tweet, the founder of Amazon, Jeff Bezos, wrote, "This is someone supposedly working to make the world better? I don't think so. Wow." But the Carnegie Mellon University professor who quickly defended that tweet responded to Bezos, writing, "Dysentery kill you. May everyone and your merciless greed have harmed in this world remember you as fondly as you remember." As though in this world remember you as fondly as I remember my colonizers. Âťťâçk's tweet received mixed reactions. While some, including Jeff Bezos, criticized her for her tweets, many, especially citizens of various African countries and the Irish, stood with her. Many even changed their profile photos to Âťťâçk's pictures. However, she revealed that she is on the verge of losing relationships and connection because of her tweet, but despite this, she did not feel any regrets for her comments. She said that her tweets have started the discourse and she encouraged everyone to engage the friends so that everyone could find a strategy to achieve our dreams as African people. Her words, "A journey of 1,000 miles starts with a step in rightly put. In the past few days, I have been the global topic of discourse, not that my assertion were manipulated, but I am a woman of honor. Why should I shy away from the truth? It is pertinent to know that I have received backlash, condemnation, criticism, and all sorts of attacks because I made an attempt to unravel the hidden truth. I'm on the verge of losing my friends from the West, my colleagues and associates in the field of research. I've been subsequently condemned and referred to my tweets as unguided utterances from the mischievous scholar, but I laugh because they mostly come from a sect that are ignorant of the pre-colonial, colonial, and post-colonial history of my home country, Nigeria. I must appreciate your love and support in the fight against injustice as we all dream for a world of equitable justice and fairness. I am not moved by the pressure and threat coming from mostly my Western associates, as the ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of convenience and comfort, but where he stands at times of challenge and controversy. Engage your friends in the discourse, let's interact together and find a strategy to achieve our people's dream. As African people, invite more people. I'm very happy over the awareness I've created 48 hours ago. The likes of Jeff Bezos and many others have reacted. Questions are now being asked about the British Empire. Factually, Ojukwu and Gowon had a meeting in Ghana to avert the sad history, but because the British Empire, which is now under the leadership of They influenced Gowon to go ahead simply because they did not want another Japan. Okay, but because the British Empire, which is now under the leadership of King Charles, were paranoid, they influenced Gowon to simply go ahead simply because they did not want another Japan in Africa. The history books are there. There was a country by Chinua Achebe is there for facts. The Biafra story by Frederick Forsyth and many others. Let me state it once again that my family was a victim. There is no family in Igbo land who did not have a share of this sad history. Till this day, there is no apology. Again, I only dropped the tweet. The Irish people celebrated it with fireworks. You can check Irish Twitter. You can check hashtag Irish Twitter on Twitter for emphasis. We must speak up. The Igbo needs justice. Africa needs justice. The 56 Commonwealth countries need justice. This woman is truth to power. So just like I told you before, this is Professor Uju Anya, who came out and made that particular post that she heard that the Queen of, was dying and was let her pains be excruciating. She said some words she used. She used very crude words, but I tell you, she said that it affected her family. That the Nigerian Biafra Civil War affected her family. All right. I rather wish Hitler rest in peace than Madam Elizabeth, a woman who is sipping tea and smiling while millions of Biafra children were starved to death. Someone said that there have been great noise and hellfire since last week. Haba. Why in a day like this now? The Biafra war was not an invasion. Igbo started the war by threatening the unity of Nigeria. Decades later, they are calling it a genocide. I don't understand. Asking for secession is not a matter of calling for war. It is not. Check other states. This United States of America today, some of them were pulled out. What are you talking about? There's one particular country, was it Venezuela, that pulled out. They did not die. Nobody fought. No single bullet was fired, I think. No single bullet. So coming out to say this now, that they're calling for war because they're asking to secede. Nobody puts gun for your head. And moreover, it is in constitution that if people want to go, if people say they don't do again, make them go. Abi? Okay. You're not alone. Millions of people are behind you. We cannot easily sweep the past, especially when the wrong is still looking at our faces. I love you, brave sister of letters. You are indeed true daughter of Igbos. Your male counterpart are political slave eating the crumbs that fall from Fulani table only. Alright, so okay. Now that the Queen is gone, we have to fight our politicians because right now they're a major problem in Nigeria. Exactly, sir. That is why we must put hands together and make sure that we remove all of them that are not deserving to be in that particular place of authority or position of authority, and we should make sure that we select leaders who really have an interest at heart. All right, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy.